Hello everyone, Cesare here with more Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a bit since we've done this, a whole week. Silly will not be joining us today as he is busy on vacation, as you know. And today we don't have any real weapon quest stuff planned as we've already gotten the Nexus, and most of this other stuff I can't do until I progress in the story, and I'm not going to do any of that off stream. So, yeah, that's how that's gonna go right now. We got some dungeons planned for today, and then some story progression. As you recall, for the story, we just finished Good King Muggle, and we're basically going to talk to Connie Sana in the Lotus Sand. But we'll do that after the dungeons. We'll start answering that. Joining me today is Wintrigue, or Piamet. She's in my party.
Oh.
She's not feeling well today, so let's praise her constitution and helping us despite that. Alright. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to share screens with Piamet, and we're going to start off by doing a little bit of the weapon quest in that we are going to talk to Brangwine. There we go. Let me know when you can see that, Piamet.
Yep.
Alright.
You were gone for quite a while, adventurer. Does that mean my son has come to his senses? You have something to give me?
Alright, so we're going to give her a tailor-made eel pie. The aesthetic odor emitted by this specially crafted pastry will turn away all but the most loyal of eel pie enthusiasts. And a perfect cloth, a better balance of warp and weft has not been seen for centuries.
My favorite eel pie and some beautiful cloth for my needlework. And Eldwine told you to get them, you say? That son of mine remembering what is dear to my heart. He might not have too much betwixt the ears, but he has a good heart. My late husband was just the same, always chasing his dreams. Now my son is the very same. Little wonder he is off on yet another treasure hunt. And dearie me, I had you running about after him. Thank you for trying. I should say you have more than earned this crystal.
Alright, so this is a perfect or flawless Alexandrite, a variety of dark matter that possesses light-altering properties. A quick inspection reveals not a single impurity. So we need that item for the next step of our weapon, but like I said, I can't finish the whole thing, so I've just been kind of doing a little bit here and a little bit there over the past week. The hardest part, I think, though, is going to be the company seals. I need another 55,127 of them, and while that's not difficult, it's just time-consuming getting them. All right, so we're in here, and we're gonna talk to Blozing here. Stop sharing with Piamet for now. King of the Hull. Blozing has a satisfied look of a man who has found that which he seeks. You're a mere apprentice, by the onion. I was hoping that you'd come by. I've got a message from an old friend of mine. Needs help for an important task, he says. It's highly confidential business, so I can't give you his name. Let's just say he's well known in Limsa. Odds are you'll recognize him. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to divulge anymore. If you'd mind to take on the task, head over to Limsa and seek out a bloke named Denston. That's not my friend, mind you, but one of his men. Alright. We are going to teleport over to Limsa. And speak to Denston. In some ways, I do wish Silly was here, because he can take over some of these voices for me. But even he needs a break with family. We want to go to the Aft Castle. Sorry, it takes me a while to realize the Aft Castle is the one on the top. So I go through the list 8 times before I realize it. Alright, Denston should be just over here. Okay. think I ran into somebody. Alright, no, I don't think. Somebody came up to me in Ulda about 4 or 5 hours after my last stream and said he likes my videos. And that's it, he ran away after that. Oh, and he cheered at me. Alright, here's Denston. We're going to invite Kaoli. Thank you for the host, Wintrigue. You're mere apprentice, are you? The chief will be pleased that you came. Now, time's of the essence, so I'll get straight to business. During your travels, might be as you heard tell o' Mistbeard, the legendary pirate. Hells, I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard of the bloke. And the Sultan Limsays don't know of his exploits. Nary a ship on the 5 seas was safe from Mistbeard's grasp. Not even the Golden Fleet of Uldar. But one day, at the height of his notoriety, the man vanished without a trace while sailing the Vartano. Since then, rumors have spread that Mistbeard left behind a treasure trove of plunder. Folk believe it's somewhere out there, just waiting to be plucked like a ripe fruit. Your task pertains to that treasure. I'll take over from here, Destin. Chief. Greetings, my friend. It's been a while since you sent the Black Wolf to the 7th Hell. Before I begin, let me make it clear that I do not request your aid in my capacity as Storm Marshal. Nay, the matter is purely private. With the detail established, I shall continue Danston's tale. For a time, folk had lost interest in Miss Beard's cache, such was its elusiveness, but recent developments have treasure hunters across the realm stirring anew. South of Vilbrand, upon the Vartano Sea, there lies the Kildales. Along with fringes of these remote islands, there is an expanse of water into which few ships dare venture. Nature has conspired to perpetually shroud the area in heavy mist. A man can hardly see his own hand in front of him. Be it by accident or intent, countless vessels have entered that mist, never to be seen again. Over the years, some few survivors have washed ashore with their tales of an island hidden within, which appeared without warning to smash their ships into flotsam. So it was that the legend of Hullbreaker Isle was born. In the wake of the calamity, however, it came to be that the mist would lift under certain conditions, and as luck would have it, at one such day, a merchantman mistakenly sailed straight into the area. The ship eventually came upon a deserted isle where it made an astonishing discovery. The Har, Miss Beard's own flagship, lying broken within a cove. Though he yearned to explore the wreck, the captain wisely chose to return to familiar waters before the mist could regather. Upon returning to Limsa, he forbade his crew from revealing the discovery to a single word inevitably spent, as is often the way of such things. Even as we speak, treasure hunters are scrambling to find a way to the legendary Hullbreaker Isle, that they might claim Miss Beard's cache. I would have you get there before they do, Mearo, and retrieve a single object from the Har, a golden coffer bearing Miss Beard's crest. The chief would do the job himself, but being a storm marshal's like to attract unwanted attention. That's why he wants you to go in his stead. So long as you bring back what he asks for, you're welcome to keep whatever else you find. Though I might make a request off the record, I must impress upon you that your matter is of grave importance to our nation's future. I shall be praying for your success. Now that you're wondering how you get to the Isle, I've got a ship moored at the Morby dry docks. Meet me there when your preparations are in order, and I'll ferry you over. This Mearo is missing something. Do you know what this Mearo's missing? I realized it in that cutscene. Slime
Dodo.
eggs.
Oh.
And the dodo, I guess. I guess I could summon the dodo. There we go. Here's the dodo, everyone's favorite pet, next to Pararogo. I think he's down here. Ah, there he is, Denston. Everything in order? Then let's get you over to Hullbreaker Isle before it's swarmed with scavengers. I'll get us there in one piece. Never you fear. I've been keeping an eye on the weather, and I know exactly when the mist will clear up. When you arrive, make your way to the wreck of the Ha. Miss Beard's coffer is bound to be somewhere inside. As for how you're supposed to get back afterwards, I'm sure you'll figure something out, the resourceful venturer that you are. I'll be waiting for you in Limsa. There we go. Alright, quiz. Just asked an NFC mate if he would like to come with us. Alright. Alright, so we are going to queue up here once I read the flavor text for this. Hullbreaker Isle. Upon the Rotano Sea, clinging along the fringes of the island chain known as the Sildales, there stretches an expanse of water perpetually covered in heavy mist. Hidden within this impenetrable shroud is the Hullbreaker Isle, so named for having smashed innumerable hapless vessels into flotsam over the centuries. In the wake of the calamity, however, it came to be that the mist would lift under certain conditions. On one such day, a merchantman sailed into the area to behold not only the isle itself, but also the wreck of the Har, the flagship of the dread pirate Mistbeard. The discovery has rekindled interest in Mistbeard's legendary hoard, and treasure hunters to the realm over are now scrambling to find passage to the elusive isle. Alright, we're going to queue us up. Let me make sure everybody's the role they want to be. 2 DPS, KL is healer, your tank. Good. Okay, just waiting on one person. There we go. Excellent. So here we are on the beach to Hullbreaker Isle. Joining us is Kayali in her level 60 white mage gear. Quist is leveling his machinist, and Pia is ready to go. What we need to do here is the first thing is we gotta kill some Siphikas or monkeys, but the best thing to do is kill the hornets first because hornets are assholes. You also want to watch out for traps along the main thoroughfare because someone was an asshole and threw out traps. Bug was about to final sting. Well, that's not a good sign.
I think I heard benediction, but it didn't go on me, so...
No worries. I'm hoping I get some good accessories from this place, though. Why are you coming towards me? I didn't do anything. You were further up than I was.
I don't know.
Damn trees keep getting in my way.
I mean, one thing that didn't help was I got knocked back into a trap.
That definitely doesn't happen. Just like I just happened to get. So yeah, that's what happens if you get hit into a trap. You get a flesh wound debuff. That basically deals slashing damage that's blood damage over time. But the reason the hornets are being marked to be killed first is because if you leave them alive long enough, I think these ones require themselves to be at a certain threshold of HP. I'm not sure, but they will eventually cast Final Sting, and what Final Sting does is it instantly kills, or not kills, it instantly kills himself, but it does a assload of damage to the tank. So if they're taking anything else, they're probably going to die. A really good chance of it. I mean, I've seen tanks live through it. I've actually seen DPS live through it, but it does a ton of damage. Well, depending on the speed of DPS, I'll stun K if we need to, and you can stun I or J. You can, however, stun Final Sting. Okay, never mind, I'll get J.
Okay.
Won't need to. Excellent.
That's good. Yeah, there was one group I was in where everybody was just AoEing, and as the tank, I was the only person attacking the hornets. I don't know which tank I was playing, but ended up dying. The healer probably wasn't doing me any favors either. But I was like, you guys need to focus the hornets.
Yeah, hornets are one enemy in this game that just are jerks and need to be focused down. Hey, look, there's a ape standing on the other side of the bridge. Well, clearly this island had to have had some kind of inhabitants at some point, because I don't think bridges like this form naturally. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, somebody had to be here to build a bridge, an elaborate bridge like this. Huh, monkey's running away. If you try to get past that Sasquatch without getting killing all the monkeys, he just continually knocks you back until you do. Twist says Harambe.
No.
And Fiona says no. Alright, let's do this. So, the Sasquatch here, he's primarily tank and spank for the most part until the little monkeys come out. Then we kill the little monkeys, I click a tree, and he eats the banana that comes out. He gets a small buff, a little bit of a heal, but he stops doing that stupid chest thump that increases our damage taken.
Yeah. He does get this damage up buff.
Yeah,
That's why you only want one person doing bananas.
Yes. He also does a streak where he just dashes across towards, usually it seems to be the furthest person away, but that's not that big of a deal because he comes right back to the tank. What did we get? Gloves of Divine Harvest. Okay, well, whatever. I'll give you the potash later. He also throws poo at people, so there's that.
Did you tell them that you request that they not roll?
No.
Stuff?
Not really. Not a huge deal.
Well, they didn't, which is why I asked.
I actually don't really care if they do during this group.
Yeah, that's true. They're doing us a favor.
Yeah, I don't. Like when you and me and Silly are doing stuff and Juba and that, I don't mind asking. But since I don't know Quiss and Kaylee that well yet, I prefer just to accept that they're helping.
Open the other treasure chest.
Yeah. I prefer to just let people have some benefit if they want to roll. And if I do happen to win everything, excellent, because that's more seals for next stream. Alright, so we're picking up these. We're picking up these stone tablets here because we got to use them on these stone pedestals. But this is why I say there had to have been a civilization on this island, because people who crash landed wouldn't have the wherewithal to make elaborate doors in stone walls.
When you said crash landed, I thought you meant, oh, I want to try the walking thing.
You want to try the walking thing? Well, I don't think these guys know that you can walk.
Look at that!
We also have to go up in here, so.
Yeah.
I'll get this chest, you get the other two.
It's fun.
Hey, all three of them were treasure. That's weird. Normally one of them is a normal chest.
Yeah.
So we're fighting treasure coffers, or mimics, as you may better know them. It's just they can't call every monster that's a treasure chest a mimic, so they give them various names.
These actually do drop treasure we're looking for.
Yeah, it's true. That one gave Pima 3 water crystals.
Oh.
Huh, we don't have to open any more treasure chests.
That's really lucky.
And very odd. Okay, Nikki Nank is over there, so let's hurry. Let's fight this one. For the longest time, people thought that this drops... pull back a bit. Okay, Ellie's back there. People thought that these drop the pet. Oh, we're good. But they do not. Alright. So we just need to kill the Zuzekas.
I didn't want them thinking we still need any treasure.
Indeed. So I like this dungeon. It's like not too difficult, but the basis is that it's very pretty on the outside, and when you come into the caves, it's got like an interesting looking cave system inside. Oh, I'll get the right one. Alright, here's our second boss. Sjorm. Or Jorm. Piamat has the right of it. There's these water bubbles that spawn around the edge of the room. You do not want to enter them until later in the fight, because they will protect you from one of his big attacks. See, there's 2 water bubbles right there, so Kaylee and Quist need to be careful when running away from this. You don't want to go into it yet. Okay, he's going to come out though, but I'm not going to charge into him like I normally would, because he's got a water bubble right beside him. So Piamat's just going to drag him back to the center. There we go. This boss is not the best for monks. And see, now there's lots of water bubbles. Kaylee and Quist need to get away. They did. Good on them. Okay, this is the marking of the next ability. Did you go in already?
Sucked in.
Okay.
I don't remember him doing that.
So it's going to be 2 water pulses. 1, 2, and then you hop into a bubble. And Quest is going to take some damage here. And they're both going to take some damage. No worries, though. Kaylee, a little late, my friend. A little late. No worries. I don't think Quist and Kaylee have done this place as much as we have, given that they didn't start till after Heaven's Ward landed. But with the amount of times that Peanut and I have done this dungeon, it's been ingrained into our very fabrics of our beings on how to do this place.
Oh, I guess you could say that.
Okay, it's gonna do another dash, probably at Piamet, which is good. Okay, so we could kill it before he dives again. A good chance we won't, just because this game's rigged like that.
Oh my god, I get what in the bubble again. I don't remember him doing those orange circles.
Choker Divine Wisdom. I'll need that. I'll read that. Okay, there we go. Let me equip my new choker. Item level 80 versus the 70 that I'm using. Ow. You don't take damage from that anymore. That fall that we just did used to pretty much kill you. It was ridiculous. Unless you're a ninja, in which case it was just like, hey, I just jumped down here. Why are you guys all hurt? A salad crab! They're crabs wearing helmets. It's amazing. Alright, we're gonna go the north path because there's a treasure chest up there. That was scary.
Yeah, I home ganged and it was like, I'm not sure. Yeah.
So these harpeas, they use the same model as like gargoyles in that, but their particular design wasn't used until this dungeon. Hey, look at that, a Ninky Nanka. A Naughty Nanka. I'm gonna need it.
I don't have that.
Oh, you don't have it? Alright, I'm gonna need it. And you want it, good.
Yay!
That is a very rare pet, actually. I've only ever seen that drop once, and I want it.
I don't think I've ever seen it drop. So, yay.
Yeah, I've only ever seen it drop once, and I was the one who wanted it. Well, at least we gave them the opportunity to win that, but they did not. You did. Maybe we'll get a tight beak parrot from Sestasha.
Maybe. Let me learn this. Definitely didn't have it.
Alright, so we got a cutscene after we're done here, and then we're going to face the final boss of this dungeon. It's not anything too special, but I like the boss here. It's a little different. As you can see, We're going up to an area that has 4 islands, little islands. Did somebody pull?
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
Alright, well, attack the arm. The basic here is
I was like busy setting up markers.
The awesome thing about this place is tanks don't need to throw up their tank stats here. So they can actually fully DPS with the rest of the group. But the objective here is to kill these arms. And 2 tentacles. I know, they're all tentacles, but this... Hey, good job, Kaylee. That's what I like to see. When you jump over these steam vents, they'll launch you to another island, but they'll put a debuff on you called Suppuration. The Kraken in the back there, you can see him kind of just hanging out. He tosses out ink blots because he's a jerk.
You guys got that.
Shit, I got hit by that. Hold on.
What?
I got hit by an ink blot. This one I was out of that. These arms also do clear out, and powerful enemy approaches. This is a tentacle right here. They will come out, they will stun someone. In this case, Quiz is being stunned. He might get the unfortunate thing where you might get tossed onto an island that has... it says Quiz is picked up by the Kraken and tossed aside like a ragdoll. But yeah, your objective is to kill 8 arms and 2 tentacles. The tentacles are a little more dangerous. They grab people, they throw them. They also spit water at people. And he will occasionally mark people with green markers above their head that look like little meteors. That person's got to jump to an island that we have previously cleared. He's going to dive here and throw someone in a moment. Unless we kill it. Yeah, I think we got it. Okay, Piamet's going to go to an island we have already cleared. While we go to our new island and kill off this harm. Because what happens is it drops a little water funnel that after a short while will explode and do damage to everybody on a particular island. Okay, should be one more arm and then a tentacle. Believe it or not, there's a lot of groups that have no synergy and cannot do this boss very well.
No. God.
And dead. Good job, team. Tentacle, the Kraken's like, shit, you killed all my arms. See you later. I actually really like that pasta. Okay. So we got a Cerule of the Divine Hero. It's for pugilists especially, but unfortunately, pugilists are not. Our mind is already past level 80, or item level 80. Yay! Zodiac material acquired. Kraken blood. Teleporting to Stastasha or Mordona. gonna reset my recording here.